class-wise notes as well as in channel. Okay. So few things that you must always remember. First, keep your admission number along with you. Okay. So for example, in classes there are 2 or 3 students having the same name. Okay. At that time, the class teacher or particular teacher or anyone, they may make one more addition to the question paper, that is enter your admission number. So you must always have your admission number written along with somewhere wherever your examination is taking place. Okay, always remember your admission number. Okay, if you do not know, take it from the CI
Yes,
soft
sir, the
or
password. Sir, the
1 minute.
password you have to enter that Teams password.
Yes, yes. Okay, I'll tell that one as well. Okay, or if you forgot, you do not know your CI soft, check do not know your what number admission number, then you can check CI soft, you'll get your admission number there, or else you can ask your class teacher. Okay, next thing, whenever you're asked for username and password, you have to enter the team's username. So mainly your username is like this, your name, then 321 something like this, at STMARY St. Mary School Seeker .org. Something like this is the username your password, whatever you have set. Okay. If
But
you
the
have
exam
forgotten,
is from 26.
Sir, the password, the currently password we have created, the new password.
yes, the new password that you have created, that will work only. Okay. The password that you have created. If you have forgotten the password that you have created, you can ask your class teacher to get it reset. Okay. But you must have the password. Username as well you must have. If you do not know, ask your class teacher. Okay.
But the
Is it
exam
clear?
from 26, it will be same as mock test.
Same as mock test it will be. So time will be given 20 minutes. Just listen, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. The time will be 20 minutes. And see here, it can be 30 minutes as well. Some subjects like mathematics, it can be 30 minutes. It can be 25 minutes. So always check in examination time. So for example, it is written like this. Okay, maths title, and below this some details will be there. That is attempt all questions. Time 9:30 to 9:50, submitted by 9:50. It means that you must read. Okay, accordingly you submit. Okay, time, for example, it is written 9:30 to 9:50 here. It means by 9:50 you have to submit. Okay, as it comes 9:50, clicks 9:50, submit it. Okay, this is clear. If it is given
And
9:30
if
to 10 a.m.
submit,
Okay, these details may be
sir, if
provided in.
someone not submit, then
If they do not submit, then after the time has passed, it won't get submitted.
Sir, it itself will not get submitted.
It won't get submitted. So
Sir, you will send
mainly,
link also in a Teams app.
see here, I'll send only physics you will have. Physics
Sir,
physics you will have.
Sir, tell
Yes.
me
so today
I'll
also
be
you will
telling
how
you.
take
to.
any mock test. So today also you will take any mock test.
No, I'm not going to take. If you
Sir,
haven't appeared the 1 minute, you haven't appeared the last test, you can appear. It's open. I haven't closed till now. So if you haven't appeared, try with that. Okay. If you haven't appeared, appear in that mock test. Okay. Check in CSO, go in back date, and you will have that. Okay. Appear in that.
Sir,
If
how
you
you will
haven't
upload to channel? Sir, how you will
channel,
upload?
I'm going to tell. Don't worry about that. These all things are clear. Your examination paper will be available in CISOft online examination class by notes. All the papers, okay? My paper will be available in channel as well, okay? So you can enter through Teams app, okay? And Teams app username and password. Username you have to enter, which you have been provided by school. Many students from your class have asked which username and password we have to enter. So username password that has been provided by the school. Okay, password that you have created. You have changed the password already. That password you have to enter. Okay. Always check 5 to 10 minutes earlier before the examination begins. The link is available or not. If any trouble arises, text to your subject teacher immediately on WhatsApp. Okay. So timing will be provided, and this timing may be told a day before as well in WhatsApp. Okay, that for what time you are, the examination is going to hold. Okay. For example, 9:30 it starts, whether it's for 20 minutes or
Exams, there will not
Sir,
be
we can.
regular classes.
there won't be any classes from 26th till 31st. No classes. Okay.
And sir, when the result will be declared? Result.
Result that school has to tell. Okay. Maybe this examination, then this is first part of the examination. There will be one more part. After that, two parts will be combined and the result will be produced. Okay. This is going to follow, I think, most probably like the last year. Okay. If it school reopens, then it's best. Okay. That depends on the situation. Okay. This is clear. Okay. Now I'm going to
Yes, sir.
upload in. Okay. Now just give me 2 minutes. I upload this in channel. So how to check the channels? Don't do it at present. Let me upload first. Okay. Now check the channel. Go to your teams. You have know the teams.
Yes, sir, it is there.
Okay. Then click on the physics 9th Lily Jasmine channel. Okay. You can see the form. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So-
I did
Yes,
this
sir.
channel. Here is the link.
Yes. So you can directly click it and it
Sir,
will
again,
open.
yes, sir, where it is? Sir, where it is?
Okay.
I don't.
You know the calendar assignments team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Click on teams. Everyone click on teams.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In teams channels opens. Go to physics 9th Lily Jasmine channel. You can see all the channels. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, the form open.
Click
Sir, it
on
is
the
showing your
physics.
responses already submitted.
It is showing added a new tab to this channel. Okay. In physics 9th Lily, if it is not showing, click on the posts.
But it's showing.
Yes, sir, it
Yes.
is showing.
Mainly it is showing.
Yes,
In
sir.
post, it shows. Okay. All the posts I have posted. Okay. Fill a Microsoft form I have posted. Okay. As you click it will open and you will fill the form.
It is telling that your response has already been submitted.
Already been recorded because only one response you can enter here. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It will
Yes.
open in Teams here. Okay.
Yes, sir, it opened and it come that your response has been already recorded.
Already recorded. You have already submitted. Those who aren't submitted, they can record anytime. So here always have the admission number, enter the required details. Okay. Always keep your admission number along with you. Okay. Because few students, same names are there. That may create an issue. Clear? Now it is clear how to appear in examination?
Yes.
Sir, but
Yes, sir.
Yes. Ask again. I'm not getting your voice.
Sir, in this mock test, it doesn't ask that username.
Okay, if it doesn't ask, that means you already entered. Okay. Sometimes it asks. It depends on the browser. If it is already saved, it automatically takes and let you enter. Okay. For example,
Okay,
I
sir.
don't in browser, I never enter now. It is already saved. So Microsoft Forms, I haven't logged out. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So it may or may not ask. Okay. As you open it, it will show on top a circle along with your first initials of your name and that other name, like SS, SM, ES, AC, like this it will show.
Yes, sir.
That is initials of your first name and the last name.
Her
You
name.
can say. Yes. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood now?
Yes.
Okay. So we can start the class now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So till now, what we have discussed Newton's first law. Newton's
Sir, page
second
number.
law. Page number. Okay. I was waiting for someone to ask page number 64. Okay. What's your name? Okay. Rest I will see when I meet you all in class. Okay. First and second laws we have discussed. Okay. First law, that is to change the state. What is required? Force is required. So to produce the acceleration, what is required? Force is required. Force is the cause. That is the first law we have studied. That is to produce acceleration, force is required. Okay. In second law, what we have done? We have measured the force. How we have measured the force required? In terms of mass and acceleration.
Acceleration.
We are measuring the force in terms of mass of the body and acceleration produced in the body. In the first law, we have just told that force produced, that is acceleration produced in the body, is caused by the force applied. That is what is required, what is the cause behind the effect, that is change in the motion, that is force is required. So in first law, we just say that acceleration is produced in the body when force is applied on the body. Okay. In second law, we are measuring that force, how much force is being required, that is in terms of mass and acceleration. Okay. So then we have discussed two main points, that is first. Okay. So to produce acceleration, okay, or we can say acceleration produced in the body. Okay, first we have discussed that was acceleration produced in the body is directly proportional to the force applied.
Force.
This is clear. This was our first point. That is first conclusion we have done. Acceleration produced in the body is directly proportional to the force applied. Acceleration produced in the body, in the given body, is directly proportional to the force applied. Okay, we have done one experiment. Yes or no? For example,
Yes.
mass m, and we applied force, and acceleration was produced. Okay, again mass m. If we have to produce double the acceleration, then double the force will be required in the same body. If, okay, for example, we have taken it is 5 meter per second square, and it is 10 meter per second square. So if we are doubling, we need how much we require. Acceleration produced in the body is directly proportional to the force applied. So if we need the acceleration, double the acceleration, double the force we have to apply. Okay. If we need double the acceleration, we need to apply double the force. So acceleration produced in the body is directly proportional to the force applied. Mass is kept constant. So if we draw the graph, okay, so acceleration produced depends on force applied. So what is dependent? Acceleration depends on force applied. Force is the independent quantity that we are applying. Acceleration depends on force. It means on x-axis we will have what? Force or acceleration? Force. And here, if you plot acceleration against force, okay, with force, acceleration produced we have to calculate. Okay, if mass remains constant, we are going to get a straight line. We are going to get a straight line. Okay, we are going to get a straight line. Okay, so if force applied is 0 on any body you take, for example, this is the body. If force applied is 0, it means no acceleration. If it is moving, it will continue to move with the uniform velocity, no acceleration. No force applied, no acceleration. If force is applied, acceleration will be there. Okay, so you can see as well here mass is constant. Okay, so acceleration produced in the body is directly proportional to the force applied. If it is 0, acceleration is 0, it means no force we are applying. If you are applying some force, this will be the acceleration produced. If you are applying this much force, this will be the acceleration produced. If you are applying this much force, This will be the acceleration. So see here, as we are increasing the force, acceleration produced in the body is as well increasing. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, if we increase the mass, then sir, acceleration will decrease.
That we are going to discuss. We will be discussing that also. Okay. Wait for that. Okay. We'll discuss that one. Third case we'll discuss. Okay. Wait for that. Okay. So mass is same. That is, it's the same body. It's the same body. So to produce acceleration, so acceleration produced in the body is dependent on what? Force
Sir,
applied.
sir,
Yes.
sir, is the mass everywhere constant or it changes at some extent?
See here, mass changes. We already have studied where the force is applied on a body, its mass changes. Whenever, okay, that we have discussed in momentum,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
delta mv. This we have done. That is, change in momentum can be because of change in mass, change in velocity, or change in both. This we have done, and mainly change in mass. We have discussed this as well. M equal to m naught divided by root of 1 minus v square upon c square. That is, whenever body, m naught is the mass when body is at rest. Okay. Now, this is when the body is moving. It starts to move. It will have some velocity. There will be change in mass. There will be change in mass. So as the body starts to move, as the velocity increases, mass also increases or decreases. As the body is moving more fast and fast, mass increases. Because see, this quantity is going to increase, velocity increases, this whole quantity is going to increase. 1 minus something, this decreases, denominator decreases, mass decreases. So velocity increases, mass of the body increases. This is true. Okay. But for smaller velocities, that is less than as comparable to the speed of light. The speed of light is what? 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. If velocity is less than speed of light, very less than, then usually this will be very small quantity. So change in mass is very, very small. That is not even perceptible. That we can't feel or we can't need. It's very small change. So overall, it is not going to bring much change. So usually we consider mass as constant. Okay. We consider mass as constant. So in second law, this will be our assumption. Afterwards, we are going to discuss this one as well. This will be our assumption that mass remains constant. We have assumed that in deriving second law, we have assumed that mass is constant. Mass remains constant. So here velocity mainly it is less than 10 raised to power 6 meter per second. So it is much less than as compared to speed of light. If velocity is less than 10 raised to power 6 meter per second, then usually mass remains constant, we usually say. Okay. Forget about the rocket and all. In rocket, it's okay, forget it. Huh? This is clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So first is acceleration produced in the body is directly proportional to the force required, force applied. Acceleration produced in the body is directly proportional to the force applied on the given body. Given body, mass remains constant. We have taken mass as constant. This is the assumption we have made here. Okay, this is clear. So this is the graph we are going to get. If force is doubled, acceleration will be doubled. If force is tripled, acceleration produced will be tripled. Understood? If force is halved, acceleration will be halved. This is clear first. Okay. And second time, we are having different bodies. That is mass is different. Okay. For example, we are having one body of mass m, other body of 2m. Okay. And both the bodies, acceleration should be a. So for the same acceleration on different bodies, what will be the force required? If mass increases, force required will also
Increases.
it increases. Okay. So force required to bring the same acceleration, or force required to produce the same acceleration, force will be proportional to mass. 1 minute. Okay, it's directly proportional. So force required to produce the same acceleration in the body, this force required to produce the same acceleration in the body is proportional to the mass. force required to produce the same acceleration in the body depends on mass. Okay, so second, how we are going to say? Force is dependent on what? Mass.
Mass.
Force required to produce the acceleration, that is required acceleration. Force required to produce the same acceleration in the body is directly proportional to the mass. Directly proportional to the mass. So if the mass increases, force required will as well increase. If the mass increases, force required also increases. So here mass is the independent quantity. It's the independent quantity. Force is dependent on mass. We are going to produce a constant acceleration. We are going to produce the same acceleration. Okay. If mass is changing, it means we have to change the force as well. Yes or no? If mass is getting doubled, it means we have to double the force to get the same acceleration. That is, here we are keeping acceleration constant. In this case, A acceleration is constant. Okay. And then we say force required to produce the same acceleration is directly proportional to the mass of the body. Okay. So on x-axis, what we are going to take?
Mass.
Mass is the independent quantity. On this, it is force is dependent. Force is dependent on the y-axis. Okay. And we are going to get a straight line. Here, what we have assumed, acceleration is constant. We are going to get the same acceleration. Okay. So force required to produce the same acceleration is directly proportional to the mass. Directly proportional to the mass. Okay. So for this particular mass, to get this acceleration, we require how much force? This much force. If it is this much mass, we will require this much force to get the same acceleration. To get the same acceleration. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we
Yes,
have got two conclusions. Acceleration is directly proportional to the force applied. Okay. Force required to produce the same acceleration is directly proportional to their mass. Okay. If we combine these two, we can say force is directly proportional to product of mass and acceleration. We can say force is directly proportional to product of mass into acceleration. Okay. And now we can remove this proportionality sign with a constant of proportionality K MA. Okay. Some constant we have put. Okay. These two quantities are equal when multiplied by some constant. Either we can multiply this side or this side. Okay. Now see here what we did further. We have chosen the unit of acceleration, mass, and force such that value of K becomes equal to 1.
Sir,
If constant reduces to 1, yes.
sir, what this K denote?
K, okay, see here. Usually, okay, we take one example. For example, person A, person B, okay? Person A, person B. And it is being told that, okay, for example, his height is proportional, okay? How we can take? Okay, A is having some money, B is having some money, okay? And they have been provided in such way. The money has been provided such way that they are always proportional. That is, if it is, okay, if it is having, okay, 1 minute, what should I use? X, it will have Y, okay? A's money is indirectly proportional to Y. A's money is directly proportional to Y's money, B's money, okay? A's money is directly proportional to B's money. Okay. So from time to time, if they change, but the A's money will be directly proportional to B's money. For example, if we say A is having 5 rupees, B will have 10 rupees always. If A is having 10 rupees, B will have how much? 20 rupees. So how they are proportional? If A doubles, B doubles. 1:2. Okay. If I take X, here Y. I'll write x proportional to y,
Yes, sir.
or I can write y proportional to x. Okay, if y is dependent on x. Okay. X proportional to y I can write. Okay. Now I need to remove this. How I can remove? It is x is how much? Half of y. I'll put some constant here to equate them. To equate them, I will put some constant. And how to get the value of k? Using these two, I can get the value, or using this one only. What is? I put the value of 5 here, put the value of 10 here, k equal to half. It means half k x equal to half into y. This way, we derive the value of k. Understood now? They are proportional, so they equal k x equal to ky, and we have derived. Okay. Similarly, we did here. We removed the proportionality sign by putting a proportionality constant. Some constant we have. Now, their units are chosen such that when a body of 1 kg, when a force of 1 Newton is applied on a body of 1 kg, it produces acceleration of 1 meter per second square. Okay, when some force of 1 unit, a unit force applied to a body of unit mass produces unit acceleration. Okay, then if we put here, k will come out to be 1, and this equation will be reduced to F equal to ma. Understood now? F equal to ma. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Force equal to mass into acceleration.
The other units such as gram and centimeter, then also it will remain the same.
It will then, okay, it will remain same. You can see afterwards. We can see that one as well. Okay. Okay. These units are chosen such that, see here, kg you can convert how many? 1000 gram. Here 100 centimeter per second square, and here how many? 1 Newton if it is 10 raised to power 5 9. Okay, so you have to apply this much dynes on a 1000 gram body, or if you are taking 1 gram, it means you have to divide this by 1000. Okay, leave it, we'll discuss it after some time. When we discuss the units first, we'll discuss the units, we'll discuss this again. Okay. So unit are chosen such that a unit force applied on a mass of unit mass produces unit acceleration, F equal to ma. Okay. Now, what graphs we have drawn? First was the acceleration produced is directly proportional to the force applied, and here mass is constant. That is same body we are taking. Okay. Second, what was there? Force required to produce the same acceleration in the body is directly proportional to the mass, and here a was constant, acceleration was constant. Okay, third, we are okay, if on a body force applied is constant, that is, we are not changing the force applied, now we are changing the mass, that is, for once we are applied for m, the same force we are applying on 2m, the same force we are applied on body of mass 3m. Okay, so acceleration produced will be different or same? It will be different. So here, as the mass increases, acceleration will increase or decrease? It will decrease because force applied is same. Okay, now if we draw the graph, this time we are drawing the graph between mass and acceleration. Force is constant. This time force is constant. So acceleration produced will be proportional to what? Directly proportional, inversely proportional?
Inversely proportional.
Inversely proportional. Mass is increasing, acceleration will decrease. So acceleration produced is inversely proportional to mass. As well, you can see the formula. F equal to ma. F force increase. Okay. F is directly proportional to mass. Force is directly proportional to acceleration. Okay. But what about ma? If this is constant, it means if I increase the mass, to make the force constant, A must decrease. Yes or no? So if one quantity is increasing, other quantity must decrease to take force as constant, to make the force constant. Understood? So A is inversely. As well, you can change the formula again. See here, A equal to F by M. So acceleration is proportional to 1 by M. Yes, you can get from here. And here F is constant we are taking. Okay, so acceleration inversely proportional to mass. If you draw the graph, how we are going to get? So mass, here acceleration, we are changing the mass, accordingly acceleration changes. For constant force, yes?
Sir, if the acceleration is increasing, then sir, the mass will decrease only.
See here, that we can't, that means, see here, 1 minute. Mass of the body is there, it's constant for time. We cannot change the mass. Force applied is same, okay? But if we are changing, okay, for once we have applied on mass M, acceleration will be produced. If its mass we have doubled, we have added some mass to it. Now the same force is applied, its acceleration will change. It will decrease. So mainly see here, acceleration depends on mass. For the constant force, acceleration depends on mass. We cannot say mass depends on acceleration. We are not saying mass depends on acceleration produced. No, acceleration produced in the body for the constant force depends on mass of the body. Depends on the mass. As the mass changes, acceleration will change. Okay. We are not saying as acceleration changes, mass changes. Okay. That assumption we have made here, that mass remains constant throughout the journey. Okay. This is clear. So here acceleration produced in the body is dependent on the mass. Mass is increasing, acceleration decreases. Force is constant. So here we are going to get this graph. This is hyperbola. We are going to get this graph. It will go up to infinity. Okay. It will go up to infinity. This kind of graph we are going to. You can see as well.
Name of this graph, what you said?
Hyperbola. This like this. Like this. These are hyperbolas. So you are getting like this. So this side, negative we can't have mass. Okay, this side only. It's x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1, something like that. In higher classes, you will study this one. For time being, it's hyperbola. It is called hyperbola. Okay. So see here, what is constant? Force is constant for the same force applied. Okay. If mass is increasing, see here, initially mass was this one, acceleration was this much. Mass is decreasing, mass is increasing this side. Acceleration, you can see it is decreasing. For this one, this much acceleration, mass is increasing. Acceleration is continuously decreasing. Understood? If mass is increasing, acceleration decreases. If mass is decreasing, acceleration will increase. This you can see as well. A body you take, very light body, even you apply slight bit force, its change in velocity will be much. Take a heavy body, apply force, very little change will be there in the velocity. That is, acceleration will be very less. Understood this one? Okay. So up to here, revise it. Next time we'll discuss the unit of force tomorrow.
Sir,
Okay. Yes.
sir, I want to ask sir that frictional force sir always work for stopping the object only.
Frictional force always stops its friction. So it's always in opposite to the direction of the motion of the body. That's why it's called friction. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any more doubts? Anything you want to ask regarding examination or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. So physics paper you will get
Thanks,
in
sir.
TeamSAP as well. Okay. In channel you will get as well. Physics paper. Okay.
Sir, in WhatsApp link will be there. WhatsApp.
No link will be provided in WhatsApp. Only the details may be provided in WhatsApp. That is from what time to what time it is going to be conducted. Okay.
Sir,
Always read on
Sir,
top paper name and then the time which has been allotted. Okay. Yes.
Sir, not only physics, in every subject the link will be in CSoft.
For every subject, the paper will be in CISoft. Online examination and class-wise notes. Every paper link will be in CISoft. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
sir. Thank you,
My
sir.
paper, physics paper, you will get in TeamSAP as well. You will get CISoft, class-wise notes and online examination as well. You have it in TeamSAP as well. Physics, all three places you have. Okay. No link will be sent in WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,